Mokato. It's showtime. Mokato, your number one podcast in the whole world. We talk about wealth, health, relationships, religion, and many exciting topics. Mokato. Think about it.
Today on Mocha Talk, we are talking to the CEO and the founder of Phalaborwa Speak Out, Mr. Edmond Mbetse, to tell us about what it took to come up with a brilliant idea of Phalaborwa Speak Out. He is not alone. He is with one of the team members, Miss Ayonda Teko.
One of the most important thing in a community is if you have people that sleep at night, and we're talking here where there's no crime and there's no corruption and all that. And in a small town as ours, I'm talking here Phalaborwa, where it's blessed with all the riches. One can actually wonder what is happening. Why aren't we having anything to show for the riches? We've got the mines and we have the Kruger National Park, and we got talent, but then just little to show for it. And one of the greatest initiatives that has ever been to expose corruption and crime in Phalaborwa has been Phalaborwa Speak Out. And right now, right here on Mocha Talk, we are very much blessed to have the founder of Speak Out, Mr. Edmond Mbetse. And of course, I'll give him time to talk. And I see he's being accompanied. Ladies and gentlemen, he has bodyguards and he's got bodyguards and people that take care of him. And of course, why not? Because he's such a great, important community member. And like I said, I'm going to mention one of them, Ayonda Teko, right here, being part of Speak Out Phalaborwa. And I've mentioned all these kind of things, but then they always say, of course, we're gonna subtitle everything. We're very much proud of African languages, and today we're gonna be using most, even vernaculars here and there. And actually, just welcome to Mocha Talk, Mr. Mbetse and Miss Teko. Who is Mr. Edmond Mbetse? Imani.
Xo sungula vayingiseri va Mocha Talk na mfuxelo lola kana no ya tatana Mbetse. Vo tala va ntiva ku ri mina va ka hina hi ku dume hi rona vito lero ra ku loko before ni sungula program ya mina ra nga ni mfuxelo ni khensa nkateko ku namuntlha kwa namuntlha hi tikume hi ri ka un'wana loyi nga kula swin'we a nga tatana mkhalaka namuntlha hi n'wi tivaka hi Mocha Talk. Swi tikomba kahle ku ri Phalaborwa hi na matimba laha ku ri hina va tshama le pharweni a swi lava ku endla swa kahle ku va swi humelela. Well, Mocha hi nkarhi wa yena nkarhi wa mina namuntlha.
Yes.
Lexi ni rhandzaka ku khensa na ku vulavulaka ngopfu hi Mbetse. Mbetse i n'wana loyi a nga kuleliwaka a nga velekiwaka kwala Phalaborwa, loyi a nga velekiwa hi vatswari vambirhi a nga manana Mbetse. Vito ra yena Ana ala tlhelo ana mabaso ma ritiko eka Mbetse. Ene la tlhelo ni velekiwa hi papa loyi ye vito ra yena Elias Mashavele Mbetse. Well, vana munhu loyi nga kulela hansi ka vona vambirhi. Well, va hi kurisa ekaya a hi ri 8 vana for fambe wun'we hi 7 sweswi. Well, kurisiwe kahle khensa Xikwembu ku hi kurisiwe hansi ka ngati ya Hosi Yesu Kreste va hi komba Xikwembu ku ri Xikwembu i mani. Mbetse i n'wana loyi loko a nghena xikolo i nghenile Gaza i nghenile Malamana. Vanhu va ti vutisa ku Mbetse a nga hi byela lama hi ku a fika nga kule exikolweni xa wena, but how far u fika njhani ka swilo leswi swi lavenaka na hinkwaswo hi ta nghena ka swona nkarhi ya wuya. But u komisa lexi ni rhandzaka ku xi vulavula hi Mbetse, ti-mistakes ni ti endleni na ha ri ntsongo, but laha ni nga fika kona hi laha Xikwembu xi nga ni teka xi ni lava ku fikisa kona. So hi ku komisa Mbetse i n'wana wa la Phalaborwa, Mbetse i n'wana loyi a nga kulela la Phalaborwa a nga nghena xikolo eGaza na le Malamana. But eku heteleleni
Very, very interesting right there. If you didn't know much about Mr. Mbetse right now, you know. And of course, our Famburuweshe Mbetse, Ufambana Mwateko. Mwateko, how did you actually come to join? Because this is, as I'm going to explain, it's a much dangerous tariff to play in, you know. So, how did you end up with Speak Out, and what is your role as Speak Out Phalaborwa?
Thank you. Firstly, but I noticed, I think at the beginning when Phalaborwa Speak Out started, a lot of negative things were being brought up, or the image of Speak Out was in a negative way. But when I came across Mr. Mbetse, I started watching him on Facebook and all other social medias. I started seeing the good work that he's doing, the upliftment that he's doing here. So when he started working, there's a particular team, that a netball team, that he really helped very well, because this team has been winning since 1994, but they didn't get any recognition. But the day that Mr. Mbetse actually interviewed them and started getting them to be known by other people, then I started realizing the impact that he had in the community. So that's when I decided that when he called me, he's like, I need you to join my team. After I've also seen what you can do, I said, this is a great initiative, because I've seen the fruits of the works that he's doing, helping the community. Not only is it a dangerous, most people see it in the crime light, but besides the crime light, he also deals a lot with businesses as well. Also community children. Another thing that what I've noticed about Mr. Mbetse that most people probably don't even know is that Mr. Mbetse loves children. If you want to touch the hearts of Mr. Mbetse, it's children and giving. So that's what drew me to him the most.
We'll most definitely go deep into that. But then you are very much, and he has spoken very well before you came here. Just between me and you, he spoke beautiful about you, that you contributory, you hands-on. And hankensa kuba ifike kwala hingasingenelela ngoku Mr. Mbetse hona le this thing yorne mutu. And of course if munhu una milandzu loko o vona mova ya Speak Out Phalaborwa, they will run away. They will definitely run away. Is Speak Out a bad thing for the community or not? Because like you said, we want to clear this thing. Speak Out Phalaborwa, it's here to make sure things are going well. And we want to clear that with the people, with the viewers right here on Moka Talk. Logo Speak Out Phalaborwa, this is what we need.
Moka, you'll allow me. I think this interview Masungula, they Inlaga says Sunday Speak Out.
Jeez.
So you'll allow me ni Florana Yona, ni no Mesambet. Because I'm rather good to bed, man. And then yes, before some national to shower Mr. Mbetse. Ala Mr. Mkhalaka and Moka Talk, yes. After no one realizes the correct everything now need the families and then Ningadashi what you call Nisbitana Bunson Zaman the Tiva Corlo the mistake Yakun Niga Itanga School the Fagan for Kasak one for Kasaka Tom Nabai Lowa Pola Moka one was level up in Belela. One level up in Marash Colin. So, on a slavery, on our transaction storage Garakam, non then, Shamat Madubul. So, don't put an allow Ektaka show. So, I'm Zambofu, Obani, Numun Loranza, then for Kazaka Ishan meet. Say, look at Sumelan and to the Kashakonamen Labuva Party, Akongan, radio tonga, and not to
yeah, I think I'm a radio song.
So, I'm not so, long one this ni Tanzania kilo school this is fine. Let money enter something I mean honor issue media, it's not the school up here school.
It's true.
Go to Nika or enter the song says what on it's fine, ni way local car we are Tamans in Kesa go a guy the one at the No, I'm just in 50 years. And that's a man that phone, and that's a man in Rajana. I think he said that the mistakes that from Babsi go now was well to come was why in the mission at this mocha ekawe. Then there are another Shanama Tabla wood. Was please Sakashaka good domain. Logo was the Valuza Susumbil, Valuza Skolo, but lose another win. I can't chum, the Shimata Shen. Logo what Kumakura on Yikwan, yes, but I didn't even fan. Doesn't mean Kurulogesh Kunin, Pella, where the flower one Baba Comera Pole. At least, but look what it was in Yuka way, he knew and song, or foster a way, Fikalel, Squimish category, my friend. It's not easy, go by Nangafra process, mock, as that is move Mara, Unga lose the forecast, and send it to an Africa. Maintain your pride, there's no end. Make sure for the Shoni Paravan. And then nga langu to go no kono mu lontsongo no muhloni phana nkwaso so swi nga endla ku namuntlha vanhu va xixima na loko ni nga fika exikolweni na fika ni level fika ko but hi ku ti khoma ka me hi lava ni nga fika la ko. So let me come ka issue xiputso social wena moka xa ku ri speak out i program leyi van'wani va yi langutisana ku va yi chava loko fikile ku ri hi ta va humesa va ri switori swa vona
ene loko munhu a ze a chava i na
milandzu yes loko hi sungula speak out hi sungule hi endla teenage pregnancy hi sponsora hi PMC and then because a hi langutise issue ya ku vona vantshwa ngopfungopfu va tinyikana byaleni va tinyikana va yima hi tindlela to hambanahambana. So we take a decision ya ku ri hi sungula ene hi ranile hinkwaswo loko karhi hi sungula ku ngeletele swilo ngelelana swilo until laha speaker xi nga fika kona eka nkarhi wa sweswi loyi a hi chavaka wa ha twa hi le kuteni because of hina a hi na chomi and a hi na xaka loko va hi fona ku tsutsuma ta haleni munhu u yivile or tsutsuma ta haleni ku na problem ya so loko hi fikile hi ya moyeni regardless in'wana ka Mbetse in'wana ka mani hi ta va hi swi vulavula. So those va chavaka ku ri tatana Mbetse sweswi swi endlaka swi ta va destroy na hinkwaswo ko va timhaka ta ku va swi tiva rivala ra vona le ku va beli ku leswi va swi endlaka swo wrong.
And of course he actually unpacked it very, very well right here on Mocha Talk. What he is talking about here is that he actually telling us how he built this brand, this helpful, I want to call it a tool, ya Phalaborwa. And maybe I need to go back and say, but then like you said, Olobi and all that. We are Kenjan, and I want to say this to all the viewers. Speak Out Phalaborwa, one of the hugest. I'm a member of that WhatsApp group. I'm proudly so. It's very informative, everything. Now when I joined that WhatsApp group, and of course we're gonna give you all the details. And also got Facebook. It's got a lot of subscribers and followers and all that, which is the same thing that you need to do. But then how do you from nothing to everything? Because right now you are a hero. You are somebody that is helping the community. How did you build this brand?
Moka xin'wana loko xi tsakela u xi navela ku xi fikelela xikwembu xi ze xi ku twela vusiwana.
Amen.
I think loko xikwembu xi fanele xi tirhisa loko i hlaya bibeleni xikwembu loko xi lava ka tsuvula vana va Israel lava va ri kona xi no tshama hansi xi vona hi ku rhandza xikwembu xi langa xi jaja misaveni xi no tshama hansi xi vona Moses xi ku u rhandza swifuwo swa yena a nga ri strong loko xi khongela but mahanyelo ya yena a ya tsakisa xikwembu. Maria mahanyelo ya yena ku ri a ze a amukela inyiko leya hosi Yesu a nghena ekhwirini a tsakisa xikwembu. So you need loko u ri vuton'wini loko karhi u endla something u fanele ku vona leswi xikwembu xi sure ku ri munhu loyiwa i tsakisa hi leswi. So mina ni rhandza ngopfu vanhu a ni rhandza ku pfuna a ni rhandza kusuka timithinini tsundzuka loko na ha ri ntsongo mithini ni nga attenda ka block 1 mama va ku papa nga kona le Ngodwani tirha Ngodwani ku ta hamani aya blokweni aya representa umuntu lo wakambethe and just because of into ezisakering and I'm sure na tuzokona ngifika wakabala bana na 15 years wakayibala bana la bithinini but bako imakole un'wana wakambethe bedabuyina and then I went there ila ngajonza ko bani balance swilo so but in short lo nhlamula xivutiso xa wena as olovi i rirhandzu ri pfala swilo hinkwaswo manyana wena va ku rhuketela va ku endla yini swilo swi swi endlaka u swi rhandza ta zo swi fikelela.
You mentioned xikwembu lahayani ku ri xikwembu xi fanele xi swi vona swa ku loyiwani ni nga n'wi tshemba hi vutihlamuleri byo karhi se loko no nyika yena ntirho lowu i ta swi kota like for example you said Moses a rhandza swiharhi swi ri a nga swi kota ku risa vana va mina. So those kind of things are very much important, and of course right here as a born again Christian myself I definitely second what he's saying. And bring you Ms. Teko, this thing is very important to community, and I can imagine that you came in to strengthen that which is already approved by many in our community. Now, what is it that you do? Phalaborwa Speak Out.
Okay, so my task basically, as you know, that Phalaborwa Speak Out mostly focuses mostly on vernacular, your Pedi, your Tsonga, and others.
Beautiful languages.
Beautiful languages as well. So Mr. Mbetse decided that, we need to cater to everybody.
Yes.
Those who also don't understand the vernacular. So he brought me in to come and help also in the interviews, to come and help in whatever he's doing, I'll be doing as well. But I'll also try to cater to the other, because remember, we don't want to segregate. We want to cater for everyone. We're not only helping Black people or vernacular speaking people, we're helping people of Phalaborwa. So people of Phalaborwa have people also English, Afrikaans, Pedi, Tsonga, vendors. So that's my.
And let's Zulu vele siyakhuluma la ePhalaborwa. Akhona abavela ngale kwaZulu Natal. Speak Out is also for you. It's not a vernacular thing. It's not a Tsonga thing. It's not a Pedi thing. It's about community building, and hence we're bringing people that are going to help to intervene where there's language barriers. And right here on Mocha Talk, we're so much privileged. I want to take you back, Mr. Mbetse, and say the great job that you're doing, that is appreciated by many, that I myself appreciated. It's a huge one, and it comes with a lot of responsibilities. But then I wanna. There must be something. Leshi, the interview, kumeshane crime leyo ngathama we expose. Loko no kuma ya timbiri kumeshane vubihi lebyi ungathama ubyi herisa vanhu loko va hi mhaka Speak Out Phalaborwa ikuma swa ku ne se vanhu, unfortunately for them, well, they committed crime. Unfortunately for them, they ended up in jail or justice or whatever thing. Do you want to take us some of what we can call so far the achievements of Speak Out Phalaborwa?
Yes, thanks. Moka, loko nehleketa kahle isungule ka masipala wa hina. Masipala wa hina I masipala lowu when we in 1994 in that kume freedom. But after 1996 ka local government when kubana ku rintiwo leri ri nga tala ngopfu la vanhu va yivaka ka swilo hinkwaswo ni sungule ku rasa Speak Out Phalaborwa I think 2000 laha ni nga humesa swiphiri laha nge vulavuli meya ra ko ku ri mani nge vulavuli because of lam hlayetela nga swona laha mpela na moko a ri ko lava nga hetelela va vitaniwa aka ri Scorpion na mina na ri ko kwalani na va mpela va nga hetelela ku heteleleni lo van'wani va ze va resign van'wani va caciwa because of hileswi a ni swi endla and ni nga heteleli ko kwalani ngopfu ni focus sweswi nyana usisi hi sungurini eka issue ya ti crime na vusiku hi le patroleni hi phamba vanhu na vusiku na mahale na sweswi ngumana na bila yingiserile Eticha na makale every day manana bila lokangena abata umjaja ize ngubamba community na ngikwazi loko nibulona sweswi manana bila sele ka top 10 ka stitch leswi sukusenda ka kahle since speak out isikimile na busiku ipatrola yenda ngikwazi so crime yes ngofu ePhalaborwa nala haya abulaka kutatana mbetse komisana the way komisana so aso all over nse swileswa swi enda ehansi ka moya lowu kwetse moya Yesu Kriste.
Amen. You are definitely doing a great job, and you are citing some of the examples that I know of, that I read of, that I've seen on Facebook. And one sitting in Sishiho now, sitting in Leidenberg. Okay, let's forget about Leidenberg. Sishiho and Zanin, and I'll tell you why we have to forget about Leidenberg, because it is not in Limpopo, right? Am I correct? Yes. Let's just say, do you maybe in your wildest dream, and I'm going to ask the both of you, have you sat down to say, this can be Speak Out Limpopo, for an example? Because I'll tell you why. If you as you are growing right now, I'm sure you can have branches where people can bring in stories from all over. I'm not talking about the change of a name. I mean, can we stretch as far as the borders of Limpopo? Do you have that dream? Because I tell you what, if you don't have it, I will insist right here on Mocha Talk that on this day, you must start thinking about it.
Mocha, yes, loko lishayeka so Mocha yokala timali ivitanwa nespread ivitanwa ngwako but
ebe kungabi na mali ya kumikota kufikelela. You're listening right, and we're going to come back to it. So the will mashitsake
hayi bombo the whole
anyway okay, you can continue.
So any bombo well vanhu va tile va hi byela ku mbetse I kombela xichinca xi nga vi Phalaborwa loko as long xi sungule laha yi ta va brand ya kona.
Yeah, that will
whether u yi vita hi ri kwini we will go as Speak Out Phalaborwa because of ifele history i dyondzisa vanhu ku ri laha u nga koho a hi le joni ntsena laha u nga ta endla swilo ngopfu laha u nga koho u nga swi endla and then u yisa vito ra leswa ra Phalaborwa mahlweni. So vito hi nge ri change by the hi ta tirha hinkwako laha hi nga ta fikelela kona
everywhere.
I can actually attest to what he's saying because I'm also in charge of answering the phone calls.
Okay.
And if I can tell you that we receive calls from Pretoria, like literally we receive calls. I remember I think so far yesterday I received 3 cases from Pretoria. One was where somebody was scammed on a car, bought a car that was scammed. Another one was scammed from a spa. Where they did a cash send or cash whatever, I don't know what they call it in there. And then the employees took the pin, they took advantage of an elderly person and took advantage of that person. So the other case, it was a case of fraud as well. So I can attest that it's not that we don't want to go out and help in Pretoria, we don't want to go out, but the funds are the ones that are limiting us. But we do get numerous calls from all over the country looking for help, looking for Mr. Mbetse. It is overwhelming. If I can, right now that we are in studio now, if I can show you the missed calls on that phone, you'll be so overwhelmed. And the trust that they have on Phalaborwa Speak Out is overwhelming as well, because they literally get so angry, like, Mr. Mbetse, where are you? And I'm thinking, he's not the policeman. He's not responsible for this, but he's doing it out of love. But because they know the passion that he has, they even get, we need you right now, you need to come right now. They forget that there's funds, there's transportation that is needed. The passion that they've seen him doing, it's too much. It's overwhelming, actually.
It's and right here, business people, as I talk the end of this episode, please get your pen ready, because I'm gonna give out, and I insist. They were like, no, don't worry, no, they're not gonna be fine. We're gonna have to sponsor these kind of initiatives, and we need your money. We need your money for of course for Speak Out Phalaborwa. And coming to that, because you expose crime and injustices, I'm in Mitini and all that. You expose that. You are you safe? Are you safe? Are you sure you're safe? Nobody threatening your life and all that.
Moka.
Yeah, we can continue.
Okay,
Please.
Moka. Everything is a fear and interest.
Yes.
Kutoya kuchua nukuthi nifumera merle hlaka ka kuchua controller ripfalo rilahansi ka rifumera me so vanhu va endla mistake va teka ripfalo va ri veka henhla va teka rifumera va ri veka hansi so me versa leswi ri so ripfalo ra me a ri swi koti ku controller rifumera ra me that's why u ni vona ni nga chavi tsundzuka yin'wana issue yi endleka ka matikoxikaya la nganga ya xintima a yi thwasa vanhu va vanhu tisamboko va teka me va ni byela ku Mbetse ku na nganga leyi ba n'wana ka hi kwala tisamboko se hi karhele hi kombela hi ya vona and then ripfalo ra me ni byela ku u ya kwini
Edawulowa.
kokwala va pena ka kona loko hi Yesu ni byela loko ni ze lo penga ni dobela maphepha I will be representing you the kingdom when you are a failure. I'm going there now. Regardless whether the parliament is there. Loko ni nghena lukuma vanhu lava mental disturbed va tshame laha va karhi va endla sweswi va endlaka swoho loko nghena ripfalo are you sure loko a ni hete khaya ni nghena kokwana and then loko heteleleni loko a ri karhi hi endla swi hi nga endla swoho kwala mutini hi interview ya vanhu hi teka na munhu luya and then xin'wana xi ku u nga rivali wa kandziya kona there's a possibility va teka nkondzo wa wena the moment loko xi ta ni xi respond a ni nga respondi laha ni responda lexi ripfalo ri hlelelaka ni kandziya hansi straight ku ri ni byela lava ku ri van'wana ni nge lowu a ni lava ku ni bayize Edmond loko a hanya moko swi hi tekaka nengi wa yena na umaka hi lowu loko mi vona nga ku mi strong mi nga ta penga laniwa because sometimes swi lava u dyondzisa vanhu ku ri reformat xilo lexi nga xi khoma xi important ku fika kwihi ho siyesa va nge n'wi tivi loko hina hi nga vulavuli ho siyesa moya ku tsima va nge wu voni loko hina hi nga vulavuli loko xikwembu xi hi siya na moya lowu ku tsima ku va wona muchaveleni na ku hi sirhelela lava lwaka na hina va fanekele hi va face straight ku ri moya lowu ku tsima ta vonakala.
So there are threats kuna nkarhi wun'wanyana laha u kumaka swa ku no ripfalo ramba because tindhawu tin'wanyana ma swa ku ni laniwani ta chavisa tona hi tona and then nako yin'we maybe u khoma na uri ne va u chuxeja ka dithunya va u founela hi nyingi mara Mr. Mbetse u tswela pele a thusha setšhaba sa ba Phalaborwa and beyond and they are about to go national and big with the help that we going to receive from you, of course, right here. And I want us to come back to something that is very much close to my heart. Phalaborwa yina and logo I actually mentioned that this is a rich area. We've got 4 mines. If you didn't know, you thought it's 3. We've got 4 mines or even more. And then we've got the crucial park. We've got talent. We've got everything, but there's no progress. What is going on in this area? And what can we fix? Where can Speak Out Phalaborwa come in and say, as what Phalaborwa want to see the results? Because I can say right now without proof, and I'm not going to be arrested for that, that there must be some sort of corruption. We don't even have malls. I mean, like big malls. We've got, well, yeah, we can call them malls. But then we should be very rich. But then Phalaborwa, there's not much development. What is going on? Do you want to tell? Do you know what is going on?
Thanks, man. Look, before 1994, before war apartheid, I was so talented leswi a swi humelela. Leswi a hi tibumabumela hi swona. Kwa kwetu hall parliament for youth.
Yes.
Kore family me tika drugs me endla le. And then kwa kwe swimming pool last stadium. Yes. I record swimming pool leta akuswimuwa kona. So eka mfumo wa hina ngala ka wo. Ano swi tiva ku hina vantima yo va hi kule hi ri na fear evuton'wini hi ku loko ku ri san'wana ri nga dyi swakudya swa nese va ta ku loya so hi kula hi tiva ku ri loyi nga le kusuhi na wena u n'wi zonda hi ku swi endleka ku dlaya ku loya hi ku swi dyondza loko ya ha ri makaya va hi kurisa sweswo reason why ni ri so vanhu va ntima sweswi va nga khoma power la timayina hinkwawo hi vona fike va byalaka machayina or va byalaka kokwalaho va nga koho guys a hi endleni 1 2 3 lexi va xi endlaka xa vona ntsena i ku langusa tithendara or yini ti-project leti humaka laha va nyika ti-cousin ta vona hinkwaswo a va ha ri na timbilu ta ku aka vantshwa va ya mahlweni a va ha ri na timbilu ta ku sponsora va fana ku speak out na hinkwaswo I'm telling you mina ni fike ka stage xa ku ri a na hayi ka ti-PMC na Foscor na hinkwavo na ti kombela sponsor because of I've realized ku ri these people loko we u nga tiyimeli evuton'wini they won't come to you mina sweswi ni sungurile ku tiyimela vanhu va ni rhandzaka sweswi a ni ti pfinyingi PMC na Foscor are the one who's calling and I'm the one who's ignoring cost ta vona and then they said look lava tisa 1 2 3 ta pfuna lava 1 2 3 ta pfuna and it's good just because of why they've seen ku ri leswi swi endlaka a ni tlheleni ndzhaku so but lexi ni rhandza ku xi vulavula ni nga ti pfinyingi ni kombela management hinkwato leti nga kota vanhu va ntima please na mi kombela PMC Foscor and Phosphate and JCI please na mi kombela nandzela ni mapfalo ya n'wina mina I usually byela vanhu ku ri guys pfalo ra mehe a ndzi ri dlaya ra hanya loko ri ni connect order u nga swi endli na yingisela but na vo sweswi loko va yingisele laniwa na ku va kombela a va cheki ku ri ka apartheid a ku humelela yini na hina hi ta ya mahlweni eka leswi humelaka sweswi a ku humeleli nchumu sweswi xa vona va teka mali va ku endla patu va nyika Mbetse ku xeriwa timali va teka yinini leswi va swi endlaka issue sweswi ku xava tigere vantshwa va stopa crime a swi humeleli sweswo va vita ti-social work va vita vantshwa lava tirhaka ti-drugs a ku na future a ku na munhu a nga na xivono ku ri fele ku humelela so swi tlhelela ndzhaku ngopfu leswi hi vilerisaka everyday
and one of the things i ku va olovisa relaxation ya yin'wana ya milawu loko ku endliwa ti-application for sponsorship umwe va byela hi swin'wanyana leswi va nga ku dyondzisangiki hi swona ku sungula ku there's a workshop ya ku if you want funding from PMC or Foscor or Bosveld or JCI this is what you need to do, this is what you must have. You just hear there and then you should have done this, you didn't do this and all that. Those kind of things. And also development of the town on its own. And of course it's not only got the mine and the government on its own. You know, what I'm saying, the government on its own. We cannot afford a place like Phalaborwa where we have potholes. I mean, this place is very rich for those kind of things. It should be... Do you think maybe this could be a homework for Speak Out to say, let's also expose of this kind of corruption, especially from the mines and the government. Why ngana development? Shingaba next time you can expose, of course, with evidence. This can be fixed, and we're talking right here in good spirit. This can be fixed, and Phalaborwa can go forward even much faster, much better.
Okay, as I followed Phalaborwa Speak Out, I don't think that it's something that is gonna be done. It's something that has been done before. As he said it also in this interview, he did say that he started off with the municipality in 1990s. In 2000, wherever, fixing that. So we are currently working on that as well. Even at the mines, we are working on it. If there's any fraudulent activities, there are people who are doing fraudulent activities in the mines. We are hands-on working on it. So it's not something that we say we in the future we're going to do. We are currently doing
on.
It's on. Definitely it is on because it's very painful what is currently taking place here. I'm just going to give you another practical example. Unfortunately, I have to bring back the same story again. It's about the national netball champion young children. They come from very disadvantaged families, right? Very, very disadvantaged. They've been winning. We've probably knocked doors in all the mines, municipality, everything, not even one would sponsor those children. It was only in the private sector. It was your chemists, some of the chemists that were doing it, but not at a large scale that was needed. It is only when Mr. Mbetse put these kids on the map where we saw the likes of Fosco coming in to help the children.
So if I needed sponsor some women, I must bring you in. I've just learned something here. And we need to clap hands right here for Speak Out Phalaborwa. We're doing that. And also for Lulekani, you're talking now of the national champions.
Exactly.
National champions in netball. Lulekani Primary School. I need to have you right here on Mocha Talk, and then you come share with us what happened. And of course, thank you very much, Mr. Mbetse, for being hands-on to make sure that those kids are sponsored. It's amazing. Hence we have Phalaborwa Speak Out right here, because these guys, Mr. Mbetse, it's doing something shankoka swinene.
Moka nakutata kwalani unthatshe mbilu in 2 years or 3 years back kuna n'wana loyi a nga ta ka mehe a pase matric fika shuku tise Mr. Mthembu ulobi moya oyekele ufike shuku Mr. Mthembu ungrume ka n'wana kaya ina problem so she interview loko na problem ya yini kaya because of Mr. Mthembu problem so na problem ya yini shuku na problem mama ne abatere kahle ina hi ja xinkwa xa le Shoprite va xava xitele va xi veka fridge navse loko huma nampundzu va teka va xi veka henhla ka leswi ka jamu xin'woka hi longa xo xa 555 so va xava xitele i life leyi hi hanyaka hinkwaswo swilo se loko swi nga pasa lani wa we pase kahle ngopfu a wu na bazara loko swi a ni kumi bazara a ni to ta endla yini se loko u lava ku ya kwihi swi Cape Town loko hawa Cape Town ngeyi so leswi vona ku ri a ni nge xi fikeleli sponsor xa vona na loko lo xi lava and mind you Moka a ku sele it was sungula ku register hambi a ku sele 5 days se loko i endlisa ku yini so swi ku a ni swi tivi sweswi loko okay lexi nqenga loko okay a hi vulavula kwala TEF leswi nga pasisa so loko yo lungisa timhaka ta TEF laha swi twa i golf ya mehe a famba hi golf ni ta starta ze na fika TEF na fika ni vulavula swi ku no why swi ku ni ti byele moyeni wa mehe loko ni hlayela ku ya Cape Town
Na ku ya lwandle.
a ni nga hlayeli ku ya laniwa Moka a swi nga olovi and then I said Xikwembu lead me ni xipolicha nhloko loko mfana mehe I will take you to Cape Town and then take that video ne Moka ni veka la I'm telling you Moka people see account ya shop before no light mali leyi nga ngela hinkwayo it was 8,000
Wow.
eka mali ya show hinkwayo vanhu va nga nyikela ku nyikela vanhu va le handle ku nyikela vanhu hinkwavo va xi nyikela xa register until PMC loko va kota ku vona swilo leswi va take off because some of the things vanhu va vona swilo va nyuma and then they take over after loko swilo hinkwaswo swilo so but na ku hlamusela laha ku ri swin'wana na xin'wana xa humelela ni swi vonile swa humelela ni pfumela swa humelela and ni khensa na vanhu lava ni followaka because of untrust it's not easy Edmond Mbetse scam ateka veka n'wana laniwa a ku n'wana loyi kombela mu pfuna account ya yena va cheletela timali but people because of avantshemba va managele ku endla mali yaleyo nomna na sweswi every day I phone like when unfortunately makwa ye ulovile papa ye anga tshama na kona sweswi me pakoko kwala so ya vulavisana and then shayeta lembe letaka ta xi hitile so ndawani is something ka
A job well done. I'm sure you can hear already Phalaborwa Speak Out has done tremendously very well. Has done very, very well. And these are the kind of initiatives that we need to support. And without a doubt, we have to do that. We've had touching stories right here where people are at school right now and people have been arrested because they were we've read about that, we've seen that on Phalaborwa Speak Out ka Facebook. And before your social media links and the banking account. Is there anything specifically that you want to say?
Moka, ngasa ku xivulavula eka vayingiseri va Speak Out. Loko ni famba va vita va ka hina na khensa for sweswo. But lexi rhandza ku swi kombela ntsena va nga swi teki swilo leswi nga ku i vutlhari bya mehe. Lexi swi kombelaka ntsena i mikhongelo ka vona. A ni lavi nchumu ni. Na loko ti-sponsor ti nga ha ti na hinkwaswo swilo. But loko va ni khongela xikwembu xi ta endla hi ku xikwembu xi thinta xo thinta munhu kun'wana hambi wena i mali xi n'wi thinta xi ku ni kombela wa nyikela Edmond 1 2 3 ni kombela wa endla yini loko ni tshamile moka na swi vona people they just call Mbetse ya ku vona wa tirha you can go and get a small car whatever hi ku xavela ni ku xikwembu ni khensile hi laha xikwembu lexi vonaka koho ku xi tirha koho. So in short moka vanhu va la Phalaborwa ni kombela hi laya vana va hina vana va hina va huma endleleni a va ha twisisi and then vatswari va xisati tshikani vana ku ri loko va tatana Mbetse va kume vana hala handlala n'we loko va yivile mi ya va beyilela mi vuya mu tatana Mbetse va kahle emundzuku va tlhela mi vuya futhi mi hi fonela xin'wana futhi lexi ni xi kombelaka ntsena lexi ni swi vonaka vana va hina va xisati va loss va ti endla xin'wana na xin'wana n'wana i famba a ni vuli ku mbala mambalelo lowa vonaka ePhalaborwa na vusiku swi vonaka n'wana i huma i dakwile va n'wi dzuvisa n'wi dzahise swoho va n'wi tshikela patwini u kuma mbale xiburukwana xin'wana xa ka na mbimbe munhu un'wana baba yena ni pfa ni chava na ku n'wi languta. So a hi vuyiseni swilo leswi vatswari va hina va nga hi kurisa swona. You see hi nga lahli leswi vatswari va hina nga hi kurisa swona hi na xitalo xa ku xikhale sweswi swi hi destroyela vana loko hi ri ndlela leyiwa swo hetelela khensa nkarhi lowu mi nga hi nyika wona laniwa ka Moka Talk munhu loyi lonaka na yena laniwa hi kule swin'we vutshwa bya mehe swi endle na yena no tsandzeka ku yimbelela ringetile ku ni dyondzisa ku yimbelela so no tsandzeka ni nga na voice ku yimbelela nkarhi n'wana mina ni nge leri xiyimbeleri ni zamile swi tsandzile. So Moka, thanks today because of na wena u khome ya wena ndlela na nyiko leyi xikwembu xa ku nyika yona eku dyondziseni na ku vona sweswi ku ri hawa u le henhla ngopfu a wu le hansi ngopfu wa haha nyiko ya ku dyondzisa ntsena xikwembu xa ku xi hi khomela wena hi ya mahlweni na khensa.
Amen. Nkensini swinene. Siceko, he touched something just before we can wrap up. He touched something on the behavior of the youth nowadays. I thought it was only my concern. I thought maybe I'm backward, and it seems I'm not. I don't want to mention nightclubs and what. But stories and stuff. These people, so and all. Then you look at their age and the behavior and all that kind of things. What can you say to the youth with love? To say this is an advice. You are from a good school, a good family. I know your family, and you are doing well in life. And to say you don't have to do those things that are out of order in order to make. It's if you don't. Mr. Mbetse, I was. I did something wrong. I did something wrong.
How come?
Because I did something wrong. So this thing, what can you say to the youth out there, just to add as a word of an advice?
Firstly, I would like to say that to the youth, know yourself. That's something that Mr. Mbetse had said. You must know who you are. You must know yourself, love yourself. To ladies, if you love yourself, there's certain things that you will not be able to do because the self-love is from yourself. But there's also something that I would like to talk about as well. I want to go back to the I think Mr. Mbetse spoke about our governments or the municipality. Can we bring back your love lives? Can we bring back those forums? We used to have beautiful parks to keep our children entertained, to keep our people informed on other things. Remember that sometimes, fortunately for me, I cannot compare myself to other children. I stay at home where I've got Wi-Fi. I'm not bragging, but I'm saying I've got. If I need to do something, I can go to a mall. I can go wherever and entertain myself without having to go to drink or without having to look for a man to entertain me
I get what
or
you're
with
talking
whatever.
about, yeah.
But for those who cannot afford it,
Let's have the parks.
let's have the parks,
Love
recreational,
life.
your love lives. Let's go back to sports. We have a netball team that we currently have. We're looking for sponsors,
The national
right?
champions.
Not only the national champions, but we have, after they're done with school, where are we keeping these children?
Yeah.
All right. Where is the government to help us, to give us funds in order to keep them entertained, to find, we can do poetry, to find their talents, to keep them entertained. So if our businesses could come on board to help us in this youth so that themselves, they can know who they are. Some of them developing talents, because remember, you could be bad at school, like Mr. Mbetse said, that he did not finish school, but look what he's doing now, because he understood his talent. He's able to understand his talent. But a child that does not know where his talent lies, he's told at school that you're stupid because you couldn't get 80% in maths. You're stupid. He grows up with that mentality that I'm not good for anything. Let me just go drink. Let me go sleep around. Let me smoke. Let me steal. But if he's not good in maths, but you find that he's good in soccer, he's good in poetry, he's good in something, he starts self-awareness of himself. So parents, do your job. Municipality, government, businesses, do your job. Let us help the youth where we can as well. As Phalaborwa Speak Out, we will help the youth as well. Amen. Where we can, we'll try to intervene, but we also need the whole world. Amen. So let us all pitch in to raise our children.
In other words, next door, as a mind, as a business, as the government, you're actually helping your own. And those are beautiful words right here on Mocha Talk. Okay, do you want to tell us your social media handles? What are your social media handles? And obviously Speak Out, right? On Facebook, what are you guys?
Okay, ina WhatsApp ya ina le ngana yo sis.
Yes.
Le inga number 13 sis. Ya di WhatsApp le remember that ka WhatsApp inga na 1025.
Yes.
So it means subscribers na 13,000 ya vanhu lava va follow ka so far eka di WhatsApp there. And then ka Facebook ikona.
Speak Out Phalaborwa. It was all social media handles. Speak Out Phalaborwa. And on WhatsApp, we're gonna drop you the number here, and we're gonna drop you. Of course, we're gonna as you watch right now, you can see under your screen right there the handles of the social media for Speak Out. And of course, let's subscribe. Let's follow Speak Out. Let's support it. And let's support it financially and make sure that we expose of those ill-disciplined behaviors of anywhere in South Africa. Even in Zimbabwe, if you're watching from Zimbabwe, please do expose, because right now, right here on Mocha Talk, we're going to pin the business people. Mr. Mbetse, I know you're reluctant, and I've heard you when we're talking even in the car, but then I insist that please, can we have your banking details so that whoever wants to sponsor Speak Out?
Let screen down eti begin to test it to ikombela me support tani loko vulavula loko swin'wana swi endla swin'wana tembelweni swin'wana a kota ku fikelela ikombela support yangu ti begin to test it to mi ti vonaka pala screen.
As you can see right there on your screen, those are the banking details. Please make sure that you sponsor these kind of initiatives. And of course, right here on Mocha Talk, Melabako, do you want to say bye-bye to the viewers?
Ba ranzi ba Mocha Talk, na mina ba ranzi ba Speak Out Phalaborwa. Here kani mamba xikwembu xive na n'wina. Mi rhandza hi nga mi tivi. Na n'wina mi rhandza hi nga mi tivi. A hi khomaneni moyeni hi endla swa kahle aka South Africa. Hi khensile.
To all the listeners, both on Mocha Talk and Phalaborwa Speak Out, and to all the businesses that have been supportive, so all the private sectors as well that has been supportive, to the people of Phalaborwa even furthermore that have been supportive. Thank you so much. Keep on doing the good work. Keep on calling if you see anything that you want to be reported. Keep on calling. We will make sure that we come and assist you wherever you are. So thank you so much. And thank you for having us, sir.
Thank you so much. Right here on Mocha Talk, thank you very much for joining us. And please, as you're watching right now, please press that button, subscribe to Mocha Talk, and also follow and like Phalaborwa Speak Out, and of course sponsor initiatives like Phalaborwa Speak Out. You have the banking details, and of course do sponsor when you come knocking at your door as Mocha Talk. Do sponsor us as well, because in any case, as we say, we need your help to sustain the good job that we're doing. And in the meantime, think about it.
This is my street show.